let the chat fill up.
Where's
a little
the
bit.
remote? Give me the remote. I'll figure out the fucking
the things.
The thingamabobs.
All right, we'll let the chat fill up. If anyone comes in, they got like 3 minutes, and then we're just gonna go off.
They have such thick Brooklyn
3 minutes, and we don't fucking shut up.
And then we don't shut up. That's it. You guys had enough time to fucking log on.
We only get fucking. We only get
Oh, it's Alex. Hi, Alex.
Is that Alex?
It's Alex.
Hey, Alex.
The other one's just doing monitoring the chat. That will not exist because I'm pretty sure we had 2 shows today. There was Pink Mist earlier today and Torturous Inceptions later, which we might try and make later. But what's up to everybody that's joining? It started at 4. No, the doors are at 4. I don't know if they're gonna be pushing it fast.
5:30 maybe.
Maybe 5. I would say 5. But we might be. I just want to see Torturous. I haven't seen Torturous Inception since like Obnoxious Noise booked them at fucking AMH.
That's been a long time in like this place.
That was
called the Zebra Club or something.
Londoners?
I think so, maybe. But one of the people in that band, I don't know if he's still in the band. He was wearing a Revenant shirt, so that was cool. But the band's cool. I have their demo somewhere.
Nice. Where's all? Oh, you got the light. All right.
I've had a Brookside demo in there when I was going through the box, literally in paper.
Oh my god. Wait, like what were the songs on that?
I don't know. It was the new age. I think it was like the Fourth Wall, and like the one song with Matty Lips on it.
Oh man,
Those
that is
cool.
old as fuck.
It was crazy because you're just like, it's a Brookside song and then Partisan Turbine.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking cool. I don't even know if a lot of you guys. Well, you've been around since fucking Brookside, right? No.
Nah, dude.
No. How old are you?
25.
25. The youngest person on the fucking cast right now. These are the young bloods here, but anyways, today we're going to be talking about, at least for 15 minutes, we're going to be talking about Sleepaway Camp by Robert Hiltzik. So this is considered to be a horror classic, and it's difficult to justify it, but once you understand the context of all this stuff, see, this is what happens. I watch the movie, I have a harsh criticism, but then I start researching it, and I'm like, okay, I see what you guys had to put up with, even though this is just low budget because he had no fucking money. That's really what it boils down to. But not only that, it's so I remember when we first watched this movie that Dylan's big critique what it was a ripoff of Friday the 13th, right?
Not like a rip. There was just one part that I saw. I mean, you know, it is a camp and all that shit, but there was just like one kill that I was like, oh, this was straight from Friday the 13th.
And the funny thing is, when it first came out, that was a lot of people's responses to it. And this is what blows my mind. So, like right out the gate, you guys want to just give ratings for it since we're gonna make this quick?
What out of what do we do?
The same thing we do every time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Dumpster fire, stay your ass at home, or actually go to the theater.
I thought we do numbers. Yeah, dumpster fire.
Yeah, you guys got to educate me on this. I don't.
Yeah, we have to write this down.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
But I would give it at least just watch it. If you're into horror, watch it just so you could say you watched it.
I'm gonna say stay your ass at home. If they play this out in a fucking theater or something,
that's fucking weird. All people that are going there are weird. Don't go there.
So here's the thing: if you're really into cinema, if you're really into horror, I think you should watch it.
Socks. This movie has that. Short shorts and high socks.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the wardrobe. That's number one.
I sometimes will like wear high socks.
No, these are abnormal. They're like above calf, and then the shorts are like like almost like balls are coming out, kind of. Like if they were older, definitely would happen.
Mid calves are cool.
Well, the jacked guy with the big nose in this, that guy, I can't believe his balls didn't come out of shorts.
So, like once again, we have the movie playing in the background, but I mean, the general synopsis of this story is that these two kids and these two kids in a family, they get into some horrific accident that's around a camp, and it's caused by like a boat in the lake. I don't want to get too much into it because the thing is, there's a boating accident. So like one of the kids dies, and so does the father. And they fast forward after this, where they show that the girl's the one that survived, and now they're about to go away to sleepaway camp, which is, I think they're actually trying to insinuate that it's the same camp that the chick's parents, the family died at. Okay. Which is really fucking stupid. Why would you send the kid back to where their family died?
They have to know that.
Flooding. It's a technique.
God. And then when they get to camp, you know, it turns out that the girl gets picked on because she's mute. She doesn't like talking. She's very shy. And then as this girl's getting bullied, people start dying around the camp. And it's supposed to be insinuated that the brother, or the adopted brother of this girl, or I think it's his cousin. Her cousin actually. Her cousin.
Does he know?
Huh?
Oh wait, never mind.
The cousin is insinuated is protecting the sister and just killing everyone in this camp. Which, by the way, so the way that I really rank the horror movies, and I'm sure everybody else does for horror, is the kills.
Weak.
And especially when it comes to your 80s slasher shit, that shit better be on point. I better see fucking blood splatter everywhere. I don't care if it looks like Kool-Aid. Like, I better see juicy-ass people just getting popped off left and right. But for this, I'll say that some of the kills were creative, but they were fucking weak. Like,
you didn't see, like, anything.
No.
Some people didn't even die. They just got burned.
So, there's some points I do want to talk about this, because we just said the general synopsis. Obviously, there's a killer, and then there's this big twist ending. And it's going to be actually up to Joe if he wants us to spoil it.
That's what I mean. Those.
You could spoil it.
Okay, we could spoil it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because not for nothing, a lot of people that found out about this movie found out because of the ending. This film is... Everyone says it's not, but this film is defined completely by the ending that it has here. That's what made it so famous. And I understand that at the time, because it's a big twist. At the time, it came off as like, this is fucking crazy. Like, it's never been done before. But nowadays, and also it's really telegraphed throughout the whole thing that there's a twist coming up. So it's...
That guy just super reedy.
But the thing is, the rest of the movie leading up to the twist, it feels like there's no payoff until the last 15 minutes. Because that's when they start like, oh shit, we have a horror movie to do. We have to kill some people. And they just start killing people really quickly, and then leads up to the fucking major reveal at the end. But some things I want to talk about, like the characters of this. These are the most cartoonishly disgusting characters you will ever fucking see. So the one that Mike is fixated on right now on the screen, there is this he's a cook at the camp, and it is blatant. I mean, not even hiding it. He is a straight up pedophile.
Oh yeah,
he is a complete pedophile. Like when we were watching this last night, we were watching.
Oh, what's up?
Oh shit, it's Devin. What's up, Devin?
Yo.
Oh, real quick, I know
We got Joe, Devin.
I know Joe will know this. I'm just a little too high to remember. But in Goodfellas, the guy...
We already off the rails? We already off the rails?
No. This will make sense. The guy who was frozen in the truck.
You're going to talk to the Italian about the Italian movie right now. I go off the rails.
The guy with the thick eyebrows.
Oh, fuck. Wait. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Took him 2 days to defrost or whatever before they could do the autopsy. I was going to be like, this guy in this movie looks like him with the eyebrows and the hair, but he's just jacked and like very short shorts and very tan.
Dude with the goatee?
No,
you'll see. You'll see this guy.
Also, I love that the owner of the camp is just blatantly smoking cigars in front of these kids, just like.
So after the pederast counselor, you are introduced to the owner of the camp, which you were just describing. And if you've watched Jaws, he is a straight ripoff of the mayor.
You know what?
He is a straight ripoff of the mayor in Jaws. Always puffing a cigar, going, so no one saw anything, right? Like nothing actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Like keep this under the rug. Which, by the way, next character I want to talk about, another cook, the black cook.
Oh.
And the thing about that is, it's James Earl Jones's father that's playing the role of the African American cook
the guy
here.
that cat paws the pedophile away. He's just like,
So yeah,
you know what? Never mind.
Here's the thing: the pedophile is saying all this egregious, blatantly egregious shit. Like everyone in the room's jaws were dropped when we saw this, and I'm gonna call it straight up how, because the way he's acting, he acts like I hate to say it, he acts like Uncle Remus, like a straight slave in this. Like the way he talks, his cadence, everything. And I'm not the only one that has that criticism of it. It's actually pretty fucking bad how they depict this guy. And when the guy says all this egregious shit, the guy's like, "Oh, you're crazy," and just fucking walks away. Like, how do you not have an extreme reaction to that, even at that time?
It was the 80s, man.
The guy, he literally said, I believe one of the lines was, "Oh man, those kids aren't even old enough to know what you're thinking about." And it's like, then you should probably get him out of the fucking camp, because
he's serving these children.
This is like an all-you-can-eat buffet for this guy. Like, what the fuck?
Does he sleep on the grounds?
And it gets to a point later. So the other guy you're talking about, Mr. Lou Ferrigno looking guy.
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno with the perm.
Yeah, this guy has the most perfectly like coiffed velvet hair and like the tightest clothes you could probably find at the time.
Bursting out of his clothes.
I'm telling you, the girl's shorts in this film are not as short as his.
No, remember there's the one scene where you straight up see his dick tip.
Yeah.
You straight up see his dick tip poking through his red shorts, and he's like leading this girl, pushing her into the fucking kitchen with his dick.
This scene, right?
Oh, this one, yeah, exactly. You could see his whole dick. His whole ass dick is out.
But it's like, so, and the funny thing about this is, so you look at the wardrobe here. I mean, you got to think at the time. It's the early 80s, you know what I'm saying? But even for the early 80s, some of these guys are dressing just ridiculous. You're going to see later that there's... that's the guy.
Watch him. Also, I don't know if you noticed the girl before, her belt was a bandana.
Yes.
Like, I'm just like, all right.
So the funny thing about the wardrobe here, apparently the budget was so low, they actually just told these people to bring their own clothes. Jesus. That's their clothes.
He wears those.
He wears this on his own.
I look good.
Exactly. There's a guy that's...
Dude, that is a cut-off collared shirt. And it's not, he didn't cut those off, he bought it like that.
You know, I rock my sleeves off. Who do I go to about uniforms?
Look at his dick!
Why are you telling us to look at his dick,
Look at his cock, look at his cock.
I don't want to look
You
at
can
his
see
dick,
which
bro.
direction it's pointing.
He's got such confidence, though.
Oh, yeah,
like,
no,
look at me with my biceps. Ooh.
So, like, and here's the fucked up part. So now we're in the scene where there's the cafeteria. And Mr. Buff over here, is talking to Angela, who is the mute girl, whose family died. And because she's obviously not adjusting well, and she's not eating. So they're saying, oh, look, we'll take you to the kitchen and see if the cooks can make you something you like. And who does he take her to? The fucking pedophile.
And he's drinking a beer, too.
He's just drinking a beer out in the open.
And smoking. They're all smoking.
Oh, yeah.
In the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, they're smoking while preparing the children's food.
Like,
it's good for him, don't worry.
It's the 80s, you guys. There's no rules. No rules.
That'll be fine.
They're in the middle of like an untaxable area. There's no police. But like legitimately, this counselor just leaves her there to the pedophile. And what do you think happens? Exactly what you think happens. I mean, it doesn't go as far as you think, but what you think is about to happen, it almost happens.
Jesus Christ.
And it's fucked up. And not for nothing, it's one of those moments too where you're just like, this is really fucked up because...
I hope he dies.
Because what you call it, the kids run out. They're scared, and then they're like, "Oh, what happened to them?" He's like, "Oh, they just got scared. No one saw anything." And then everyone's like, "All right," and they just walk away. Like, what the? How do you guys not kick him the fuck out of this camp?
All right.
And I'm sorry, this is not like I want to see if I could find like James Earl Jones' dad's other movies because this just makes me feel so bad for him. They really just make him this super like racist. It's a racist character. I don't know how else to fucking describe it. But yeah, see now you're watching the whole creepy troll part.
He's filthy. I didn't
He's
even
filthy.
notice this the first time.
Anyways, don't get...
There's meat hooks and crowbars behind her.
Like everything about this just screams like a bad time. So like as this movie goes along, like it's just a lot of dead space. That's the problem with this movie, I think. It's just they're trying to do some weird character driven stuff where you get to know the characters, but the acting is so fucking bad. It is ridiculously bad in this movie. Everyone's over exaggerated or underacting, and like we didn't describe even the mother.
And he comes out putting his belt on, and the kid just ran from him. Like, are they kidding? There's no one's gonna bat an eye at that. And he just looks again. He's like, oh.
Oh, and it's the manager too.
Yeah, the
camp
manager's like,
owner.
oh, he's put his fucking cock back in his pants. I wonder where those. What the fuck? Like, he didn't say anything. He's just smoking a cigar on the food.
On the food.
Like, he's just like, yeah, you know, a little bit of.
A little bit of
I hope he fucking dies.
Well, we'll cut this off
also
as soon
look
as
at
this
this
guy
pot.
dies, and I'll probably fast forward to like the
This
other
pot
kill
is
points.
So high. Look at that shit.
And there's OSHA would have a field day
Look
in
at
this
this
place.
He has to stand on a chair just to look in this fucking thing.
But also, if you guys are interested in watching the movie, they do have it for free on Tubi. So if you
Tubi's
want to watch
awesome.
it, yeah, Tubi has a lot of cool shit.
Sponsor us, Tubi.
Sponsors Tubi. But,
Tubi.
but not for nothing, like I said,
Tubi.
this movie is better if you just watch it at home. And I would suggest also watching with friends and with alcohol if you can.
Alcohol is probably necessary.
Yeah, because you need to be able to talk through this because there's so many dead points where there's just not enough happening where you're just like, I'm already losing interest in this. And then once it kicks back up, I'm like, all right, this movie sucks so bad that even the cool parts at the end, which aren't even really that cool, like, they just kind of fall flat. And then once we get to the ending, it kind of comes up, it sticks with you, the ending, but the problem is the movie's completely defined by the ending. So I really can't even consider this a super good movie, or a good movie at all.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not
All
a
right.
good
Yes.
movie.
Okay. Yes. You're right. It is not a good movie. It is not. I'm trying to like
I
move
don't
the
know how we're
hype out of
talking
my
about
head
it this much. It's a horrible movie.
because there's a lot to. It's so bad that there's a lot to talk about, dude. Like I don't know how else to tell you. But all All right, I'm not
bad
gonna.
acting.
I'm not gonna
bad
spoil the
clothing,
ending because the ending really is what sells the movie. So if you guys want to see the fucking ending, I would suggest you watch it on Tubi.
Dirty ass.
But it is a very interesting ending,
Skivats.
and it's kind of disgusting. It really is because it's just the way they shoot it and everything. It's horrifying. All right, we're just gonna watch this guy die real quick, and we'll cut to the next thing.
You fucking pig. Oh, I hate him.
But here's the thing: so the cook dies. He's the first kill.
He doesn't even die.
Well, he dies
He
later.
might die later.
He
You don't
definitely
know.
dies
He
later.
goes to the hospital.
He might die
in
later. You don't
bandages.
know.
It would've
Maybe he
been
dies
nice-
from his.
It would have been nice if they got like a phone call later and be like, yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, he dead as fuck.
First of all, I don't understand how this guy is just not just like.
Everyone keeps. All he has to do is just push himself off. That's all he has to do.
Well, no, it showed that the chair got pinned against the crate and it couldn't move.
Yeah, but I feel like if he just pushed himself off, it would have been better if he didn't burn
He
himself.
just fell to the side.
So the guy is over this giant pot, and then the killer comes back up, pulls the chair out from under him, he's checking the pot, and now he has boiling water all over him, and he's burning alive.
Good.
The problem I see with this scene is that it lasts too long.
Yeah, he's screaming for like 2 minutes. I do like the
The effects are pretty cool.
yeah, like the boils. Like right now, his skin's like.
So what they did
practically
with that
touched.
kill, they actually cut the floor out from underneath him, put a prosthetic, and put air tubes. So that way, with little bits of liquid, so that way when like he's on the floor, they're pumping and it looks like the blisters are pulsating and squirting stuff. And this guy screams for 4 minutes straight because even when the paramedics come, he's still screaming. But they also said that he's definitely going to be blind and shit because I think they said his eyes boiled
I
out.
like how there's a big thing of anti-roach spray right next to the pickles
Product placement.
Next to that product placement.
and the fly tape just covered in flies.
They sponsored the movie.
Here we go.
There's a fly on this guy's shoulder right now.
What do we do with the remote?
The remote's right here.
Oh.
We're going
All right, we're going to cut this off.
Okay.
Because yeah, Dylan's right. This is it actually merited. I think if I was gonna do a full thing, I would get into everything. But honestly, in terms of a review, there's really not much more to say than just I would just watch it if you really want to. If you're a fan of horror and you need to get stuff
watch
in,
it.
maybe just
Don't
watch it.
Don't.
Just don't
Just
watch
Like
it.
I also suggest people watch freaking Troll 2
Why?
because it's funny. That one is actually funny bad. This one is like it's funny bad for a while and then you get really bored.
I don't believe in those things. I just like if it's bad, it's bad.
No, there's good bad
Like,
There's
movies.
good bad,
There's
alright?
good bad
No, there's
movies.
good bad
definitely-
movies.
And there's bad movies, and there's good movies.
There's a ton of good bad. The Room is a good bad movie.
Yeah. Or like Chronicles of Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick, good bad movie.
That's a good bad movie.
As you were just saying before, Aliens Resurrection, good
Alien
bad movie.
Resurrection's great
Good bad
movie,
movie.
awful movie too.
I just think it's a great movie.
It's a good movie. I mean, it's
I think that's up there with like Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just
You're
call
not-
it
You're
Avatar?
not allowed to talk.
Shit.
Avatar.
Yo, I just watched. I know it's a different one, but Last Airbender.
The actual live action, the M.
No,
Night
no,
Shyamalan?
no,
Oh my
no,
God,
no,
okay.
on fucking Netflix.
Oh, the actual
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you know what's
For the first
crazy?
time.
I remember.
Not
That
watching
show.
Korra.
I didn't actually get to
Dude,
Korra yet.
in
Korra's
middle
cool so
school,
far.
I
Yeah,
remember.
because you know what? What
when they first put that out, like
on TV?
I was on vacation somewhere. I don't remember, but I was like, "Fuck what you guys are doing! I'm finding a TV and I'm watching this shit because it looks sick."
It's one of the most intelligent animes that are made specifically for kids. It's not super violent.
No, it could, dude.
It could be violent.
There's
But
parts
it's
of
not
this like,
like-
I wanted Aang to just
dude.
He-
There's
right?
no, he could literally cut people with wind, and then
blood
there's people, there's people that could bloodbend. Like I'm gonna crush you in on
That's
yourself
such a
into
fucking
a little
cool
fucking
thing.
Rubik's cube.
I mean, if you want to get into some anime talk right
There's
now,
a
man.
part where there's a part where like they're like, I'm gonna stop you, and I could fucking kill you
But
right
do
now.
they
don't.
do-
They
okay.
don't. They don't ever do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's meant for kids, but it's done so well.
Give us an MA. Give us
I
a
never got
TVMA.
into it because I think
They like
when I
address
found it,
genocide. They
I was
address
just
all,
like,
like
this is-
colonization.
yeah.
They address
depression and shit.
it's
If it was a little bit
crazy.
more violent, I don't know what you mean. Like, give us a rated R TVMA Avatar where people
I think
get.
I was-
I
It's a
feel like
little
they
too
might
old.
fuck that up if they do that.
How?
Because I feel like they might focus so much on trying to make it adult and gritty that they're going to lose the whole sense of what
No,
it is.
just do the same.
Because that's what
thing,
happens with a
except-
lot of movies.
Just do the
like
same
superhero
thing, except
movies.
let people die. Like, oh, he got pelted by pebbles, and he got like it looks like he got riddled with machine gun fire, or like someone burning to death, or like someone,
Even just blood.
yeah.
I'll
or
throw this
drowning.
out there right now, just a general fucking thing. What live action animes do you actually think are good? And I'm talking also, let me put it out there too. live like adaptations from mangas too.
Oh man, I don't
Live action.
think there.
I'm really only going to
Is-
say there's like one.
What?
Just Battle Royale.
Yep, that was the one I was thinking of. Oh, actually, no. That they never did a live action.
You know what? Death Note wasn't horrible.
The
The
03 or 05?
Japanese, like,
Yeah.
Okay, so Alita is not that bad. I actually like. That
I
movie.
haven't seen that.
You've never seen Alita?
That's Robert Rodriguez, right?
Dude. You never seen
I don't
Alita?
even know what that
You never
is.
seen
Nah.
They
Alita
did not
Battle
advertise
Angel?
it well. It's
Alita
based off of a
Battle
graphic
Angel.
novel.
Dude, Christoph Waltz is like one of the main characters. He's the Nazi in Inglourious Bastards, and he's in Django Unchained. Like I love that actor.
He's a great actor.
That movie, totally underrated.
I'll check it out, 'cause it looked
liked
fun.
No, it's awesome, dude. It's badass.
Because it's like cyborg fights and shit,
yeah. Some
right?
people don't like how much CG is in it, but like,
But how else are you gonna do that?
fuck off. Like honestly, like I don't
Fuck
care.
Fuck off.
No, seriously, like people want everything from a movie. Go fucking make it. Go make the movie then. But like, as long as this one's going,
Dude,
just,
I wish I could make movies.
Yeah, but you can't. So you know,
Then
like,
shut up.
yeah, exactly. Like if you can't change it,
Don't discourage the boy.
No,
I will be a film.
Joe, follow your dreams. But like, fuck off with that shit. Like,
You know what's fucked up? Because when I think about making movies, and when you see all these like passion projects and shit, whatever you have in your head and on paper is never gonna be what you get on that screen. It's gonna be diluted. It's gonna be rewritten, and to the point where a lot of directors and stuff always disavow their shit. So you really, if you're gonna get into movies, you gotta really be prepared. I'm gonna lose my baby. Like this isn't gonna be mine after I give it up to whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like. I think I did a review with Carl, like one of our silent agents, I guess I'll call him. But we did a review for Mimic, and Mimic, I like that movie.
Mimic
Have you ever
rules.
seen it, Joe? You got
Dude,
HBO.
I'm terrible with
No.
You guys
This
need
is
to make
great.
me a
No,
list.
this is great.
This is
is
like,
great.
It's like a
Straight
good.
up.
It's a good
So
90. It's 90s, right?
it's 90s.
feature
What?
with what's his name? Tom Sizemore.
Yes.
Tom Sizemore.
Are you into like horror at all?
I'll watch anything, honestly.
Okay.
You'll
This is cool
But the
horror
problem
sci-fi.
is, I don't. I
Okay.
need like a list, and I need to like.
I will
sit
definitely
down
hook
and
you up
I'll
with a
follow
list.
you. Honestly,
It'll bother me.
you said you live close, so just come here and.
That's
fucking
literally what we
6
do all the
minutes.
time.
Like
is
I
watch
have,
movies.
honestly, because the more stuff we watch, the more stuff that I can be like, Oscar, watch this movie, and then we can do a review on it. Because like, there's this movie. Sorry to jump to another thing, but what's his name from Terminator 2? The kid,
Justin Furlong.
Justin Furlong. He's in this movie called like Brainwave or something.
He was also in Night of the Demons, right?
So, dude, it's like in 1994 it came out.
oh,
this
so
is-
he was still actually.
So yeah, big deal. So 3 years after Terminator 2 came out, he's in this movie, and it looks fucking crazy. He's like talking to his TV, and his TV's like, "Listen, if you hit play on your fucking remote, you're gonna live out all of the fucking sights and actions, and you're gonna control all the actions of a killer, and you have to kill this person, and you have to do it in a lot of time.
That sounds awesome.
And you have to cover up all the evidence." And he's like, "No way." He's like, "Fucking try me."
Wow, that
You know?
actually sounds pretty
So
ahead of
it's
its time.
on Tubi too. It's on
That's
Tubi.
some Black Mirror shit
There's
almost.
another movie I saw years ago where he's like a writer, and he like goes up to some like, let's say it was like North Dakota or some shit like
That's
that
interesting,
to
man.
like write a horror movie in like a meat locker, and the OG Hills Have Eyes like monster dude, like the creepy
Oh,
looking
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
like who's like been used so many times. He's like one of the imaginary creatures from his story and everything. That's as much as I can really say about the movie.
Yeah.
But,
That sounds pretty awesome.
But
Though.
I'm
It's a pretty
saying
good one.
we should watch that maybe after we're done.
Maybe.
'cause, we could-
Well, we'll see.
That'd be
I
cool.
want to still try to
Good.
torture us. But either way,
Oh,
look,
true, yeah.
Joe, like, what movies have you seen then?
I've
And
seen
that-
like
that you-
all like the Italian, like fucking like Goodfellas. I
Goodfellas.
love Casino.
'Cause I still have to rewatch Casino. I
Dude.
rewatched the Godfather series a little while back.
Even
Fuck
like
the third
random baseball movies like 41. No, yeah, 41. It's about like Jackie Robinson.
Okay.
61 is about like the Roger Maris. I love sports.
Okay.
Sports is like sports and music.
You
Like,
fuck with hockey movies?
yeah, fucking Goon. You ever see Goon?
Yes,
That
that's
is
what I was
my
gonna say.
favorite
I was gonna say
movie
that.
ever.
Did you like the second one?
I enjoyed it. For what it was, I enjoyed it. Because it was way darker, and I didn't like how they made Doug Glatt pretty much just completely mentally handicapped.
First
Oh
movie was
my god,
graphic,
I forgot
bro.
about that.
They made him just dumb.
Jesus Christ.
The first
Like,
movie was graphic.
The first movie was fantastic. It was perfect. I fucking love that movie. And have you ever seen Slapshot?
I think so.
With
the
what is
South
it?
Park guys. What didn't they do? Didn't they do a hockey movie?
Oh no, they didn't. No, they didn't do a hockey.
They did basketball.
basketball. That is one of my favorite
That movie
movies
was dope.
ever. Holy shit! You know what's fucked up about that? They spent so much money on that, and it bombed in the theaters. But it only started taking off like years later because people started picking up on VHS and DVD. And because I saw it when it was on HBO back in the day, and I'm like, this is amazing. And I didn't know it was the South Park guys at first when I saw it, and then he started doing the Cartman voice, and I'm like, is that fucking Cartman? And it's like,
Doing,
it's
like
him.
the free throw or
Yep.
whatever the fuck it is.
I love how they have the little fuck. They're fucking the squeak. He's like,
Oh.
yeah, because you're a little bitch.
They,
Like,
they fucking torture that guy.
he went out.
What was I gonna say? We have to watch that movie Bone Tomahawk. Speaking of graphic, 'cause
That sounds pretty cool.
someone told me it's extremely
Yeah, I
graphic.
see the thing. Westerns always kind of hit and miss. Like, I think my only favorite Western is Tombstone.
Oh, have you seen There Will Be Blood?
Oh well, that,
There's
I
a
don't know if
few
I
good
consider that a
ones.
Western.
It's
I mean, it's I don't know. I know it takes place like in the out there in the West and stuff because
like a
it's
modern-
oil.
it's
It's
like-
oil.
It's not
mining.
modern, but I
Hey,
was gonna
Quick and the
say.
Dead's a good one.
Also,
I
would
don't
you
think I've ever seen that
would you
one.
consider No Country for Old Men a Western? I think it's like a dark modern.
You know what it
Western.
is? It's almost because you can technically consider The Mandalorian, the way it's shot and everything, a Western.
No, it's definitely a Western sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
A series.
I mean, honestly, No Country for Old Men, I could kind of see that being.
it's a grim dark Western.
That is actually pretty dope.
Purgatory, that's a wild one.
I
it's
think you told me
called
about that one.
Purgatory. That's crazy. That's essentially like all of your like cowboys and everyone that died live in like this town in purgatory where they have to live like a good life to like move on to the next place. But then these like bad cowboys come and pretty much fuck everyone up, and they
That's
pretty
dope.
much
I'll
say
watch that.
fuck
What's it called?
this, and
Okay.
they like
Purgatory.
I'm pretty sure it's
Let's
purgatory.
watch that. Also, have you ever seen Maverick?
The new fucking Top
No.
Gun?
There's a movie called Maverick. It has Mel Gibson. I forgot who plays his dad, and the guy who played Doc Ock.
Something Molina.
Yeah, him. It's a western. It's about this like he's like a card player, like he's like a professional gambler, and like it all culminates like this big like riverboat gambling poker tournament, like where no one has guns and like everyone. It's like for like a crazy amount of money. It's like for $1 million.
Yeah.
And like 17, whatever. You know, like some crazy shit. It's actually really fucking good. I remember seeing this movie a long time on TV, so I don't think I've ever seen it completely edited, like uncut, but I don't think it's rated R, but it's really
I'm gonna
good.
check that out.
It's actually really good. It's like
We actually got to make a list for ourselves as well as Joe about
Please.
all these movies that we have to see because
Yeah.
I would like to start reviewing good movies after this one
we need
because we need
hire-
a palate cleanser after this one for sure. Because it's funny, I always try to get these guys to watch bad movies, and they literally trick themselves into watching a bad movie last night so we could review it today. Because I could have probably warned them that it was not going to be good, but I did
knew
not.
It wasn't gonna be good. I
So
just thought I had to.
it's funny
I
because
feel
Dylan.
so bad because he was like, I
It-
don't want to even be here. And they were like, you know what? You have to watch this pile of shit too.
Because it's funny, because Dylan went to a horror trivia thing today, and he thought that there was going to be a lot of questions about Sleepaway Camp on it because the people putting it together were fans. And that's why we watched it. There were zero
Yeah.
questions
There
about
was 30
Sleepaway Camp at this
questions.
fucking...
30 questions, and not one was a sleepaway camp question. I was like, fuck.
Oh, shit. In terms of, like, TV shows, Joe, what do you, like, technically watch?
I do the boys.
Oh,
I fucking love the
okay.
boys.
Oh, The Boys.
Great.
It's so
Oh,
good.
You watch the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Really good.
I'm telling you right now, if you ever want to get into the comics, it is 1,000 times more brutal.
Yeah.
And
I've heard
A lot
it's
different.
and also no levity. It's just brutal all the way through because Garth Ennis, that writer,
He's the guy that did.
he did Crossed.
Yeah.
So
If you- I don't even know how to describe Crossed, but it's like the most brutal thing you can imagine. Like whatever you're thinking about, you're wrong.
Tenfold.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, they drew that. Like
It's the
holy
one
shit.
time I'm like, this doesn't have to exist.
Like,
Yeah,
this is like-
so-
I'm pretty,
Fucking reason,
like
yeah.
I'm pretty supportive of like violent ass shit, but I'm just like, this is just
gratuitous, like
there's no
absolutely,
reason.
like,
What the fuck?
unparalleled gratuitous.
there is no happy ending in that series.
No.
And
Yeah.
same thing with The Boys too. Like it always ends. The series ends on like a really bittersweet note.
Mm.
And also, not for nothing, it's cool because the series goes in such a way where there's a big twist at the end, and it is not in the TV show. They're
Yeah.
doing something completely different in the TV show, which I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how they do it.
Yeah, I think I already know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. Because I loved
It's
how
a
they
lot
did.
different. It's
Black
that's-
Noir was done so cool.
Dude, he's a sick.
Like
character.
he is like kind of like almost like a goth Deadpool.
Yeah.
When he was like fucking dying in like the animation.
Oh, yeah, it was so
bringing him back
sad.
and shit. It was fucking. It was
so funny.
gruesome.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
And
That
then it
show's
brought me back
heartbreaking.
to where like Soldier Boy like went AWOL or some fucking shit.
Yeah. Oh man, and it's
That
like,
show's so fucking.
and
good.
that dude from Supernatural, I forgot his name, that plays Soldier Boy.
I think that's Jensen Aang.
Yeah,
Jensen-
he is
Jensen Ackles, yeah.
perfect as Soldier
Yeah.
Boy. In the comic book, he's way more of a bitch, but what they did with him, basically making him just an asshole Captain America, fucking perfect. Fucking perfect.
Dude, I love how he just like wants to bang old ladies and shit.
Yeah.
He's
like,
like,
"They're
I
my-"
want to smoke pot and bang old
Which
bitches.
is funny. He's like, hey, can you go to the store, get some more Vaseline? Because it's funny. He's like, it's so funny that like you'd think he would go after like younger girls. He still looks young. He's like, no, I'm going after women that are actually kind of my age. But any other shows you're into?
Dude, fucking, I loved Oz. You watch Oz?
Oh, dude.
Oz is fucking.
Prison and
I
the-
wanna-
only
I wanna
watched the
Wow,
first
Oz.
episode.
That's
Dude,
a
Oz
fucking
was fucking
dark
dope.
show, man.
I want to watch that and Spartacus.
I watched Oz because of fucking like Morty Shootout. We go to the, you know the compound. You ever hear the compound?
Yeah.
I've been there.
The fucking compound. We would just fucking go there and just watch just Oz, Sopranos. I made them watch Weeds. I love the Weeds.
Weeds was cool.
I've watched Weeds like 3 times.
Nice.
For some fucking reason.
You
Just,
ever watch Shameless?
I've seen the first episode of Shameless
Dude.
and dude, Breaking Bad. I've seen the first
Okay.
episode like 4 times.
I've seen.
I've
I
never
watched
the
a
second.
lot
You
of.
never continued Breaking
Never.
I
Bad.
Never.
stopped at season 2.
It's so
Never.
weird that you like Weeds, but you can't like.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. Like people have been like, "What are you fucking
Because
stupid?"
because like Breaking
Like
Bad just a
fucking
more
dumb.
hardcore version of fucking Weeds,
My first episode of Breaking Bad was the series finale.
and that's how I got you
And
to
that's
watch
how
the
I
rest.
got into it. I was like, wow, this show's pretty cool.
It's
I guess
directed
I'll finish
so
it.
fucking
I'll
well,
see
man.
what happens.
And it was crazy when it first came out too, because I was so used to Malcolm in the Middle,
Mm.
and then you see that dude, he's this crazy meth fucking cook, and I'm like, you used to make me laugh really hard, and now I'm just like terrified of you, and I feel bad about it for
Watch
you.
you strangle someone with a bike lock.
There was this it was on HBO. My girlfriend and I watched it. It was about this kid who his grandma was killed. She was a survivor of the Holocaust. I forgot the fucking name of it. Oh fuck, who's in it? Robert De Niro's in it. I'm pretty sure.
What like years did it come out?
Like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
HBO. Oh no, it's on like the tip of my fucking tongue too.
I hate that feeling.
Basically, it's like about how the United States took in like fucking Nazis.
Oh,
And now
okay.
these Nazis are just like going after like Jewish people in the show. Fucking great show. It's on HBO. I'm pretty sure.
Not Robert De Niro. Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. Yeah, I got the fucking
It's
Italians.
called.
That's a little racist.
Fuck, I know what you're talking about. I was gonna watch that shit too. I heard it was really fucking.
Sky,
good.
if you're in here, can you write it in the comments?
If he's in
His
here.
name's fucking Huey.
Or
Pretty sure.
anyone. Anyone's in here.
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think anyone's in here.
Whatever we're talking
How many
about.
people?
No, there's 4 people.
Sound off in the fucking comments.
What up, people?
Ain't
Who's
nobody
even there?
And I'm gonna start waving to people.
I'm gonna assume.
Wave.
Ryan, Alexa, Dana, and Alex.
Oh, so our support staff. Who put on Jeepers Creepers?
I did.
Nice.
You know, I've noticed. Like, I feel like it's a cliche thing, but like Justin Long gets fucked up in every like horror movie he's in.
Well, he always kind of plays kind of a douchier,
He
annoying
gets,
character.
Like just
Yeah, I mean,
he gets
That's kind of his
horribly, like horribly
you
mean.
gonna say he didn't deserve
Joe,
it.
if you ever get a
Barbarian?
chance, it's kind of terrifying,
he's
also kind of
scumbag.
hilarious. It's called Tusk.
Tusk.
It's a
Dude.
body horror movie. It's
Word.
Oh my god,
It is-
it's very funny.
Apparently
it's
there's gonna be
Kevin
a
Smith, the guy who did like Clerks, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, and stuff like that. But it's his attempt at horror, and it's equally funny as it is horrifying. It is because you use cheesy effects and all that other stuff, and just the premise itself is ridiculous. But the villain has such good dialogue, and he's so menacing. I'm just like, it's awesome. You got to take. I think they have it on
Tusk?
HBO Max.
Oh
as well,
yeah,
Tusk.
Alexa
Sure,
loves
sure,
Tusk.
sure.
She loves Tusk.
Tusk is
Tablet's
awesome.
dead.
Tablet died. Oh, dude, I have a charger right here.
I need water. Nine.
And
I'm
already
dying myself.
the podcast is falling apart as we speak. If you don't mind. But what's your call?
That's
So
glacier water.
if we're gonna
Joyce.
get
Cakey water, bro.
so I guess I'll continue to guide this conversation. But I mean, going off of what Joe was saying with all the shows that he watches. So you named one of your bands after the horse from Sopranos.
Pyomai.
Pyomai. So
Dude, I fucking love Pyomai.
so
I haven't got up to that part yet. So,
Season 4.
okay, so I'm in.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm
I
definitely in
should be
season
almost
4
right
then.
there.
I think it's like towards the middle of the season.
I have to look where I'm at on HBO, but I'm pretty sure it's. So here's the thing: I draw when I watch shit. So like I usually watch shit that I've already seen, so I can just be like, whatever. Fun fact: Django Unchained is my favorite movie to draw to. But
yeah, you
like,
put it on an abnormal amount while we're here.
It's great. I love that
I
movie.
mean, it's the acting, everything is really
it's
good.
fantastic, and you get to watch slave owners get shot. It's great. But I draw to a lot of stuff. So like Sopranos is a very information and content heavy show.
Yeah, you need to like.
if you don't pause when you walk away or like pay attention, way too much stuff happens, and you're like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Mhm.
So like I can't. Like, it's very slow moving for me because like, and they're not short episodes. They're like 50 minutes long. Like 50 something
I mean,
minutes
it's
long.
HBO.
Yeah,
They're like almost. It's weird. Their shows have like movie quality stuff to them.
It's great, and
perfect.
there's almost no a lot of time for commercials. But yeah, it's a content heavy show, and I really want to finish it, but it's like I don't have multiple hours to just like drop.
That's
like,
actually a big problem with me when I'm trying to get into shows and shit like that. Like what you call? Have you guys ever seen? I think I tried making Dylan watch True Detective.
I haven't, but I heard it was really good.
Only watch the first season.
I didn't finish it, but
It is phenomenal.
In the same vein,
Phenomenal.
Mindhunter.
That was actually pretty cool
Mindhunter's
too.
good.
I watched maybe 1 to 3 or 4 episodes of that show, and it's great. I just like for some reason just my brain fucked off and like didn't finish it, but it's a good show.
I
Yeah.
do that with a lot.
Right? It happens. I did that with Westworld. I fell off super hard on Westworld.
Well, the
Great
first
show.
season
Really good show.
really got me. And
First
then
season's
I heard the second season fell off the rail.
Dude, so
What
you
was
watched
I watching? Like Victim?
you watched the first season of Westworld?
Oh yeah, the whole way.
So without ruining anything, the reveal, goddamn Nick Boyle, like that shit was crazy. Like I didn't see that shit coming. I was like,
it was fucking awesome.
I'm like, wow, you guys did that
So,
really fucking
have you ever
well.
seen It's Always Sunny, Philadelphia?
Not like the whole thing, but like I've seen like many
Do
episodes.
you know the McCoyle
McCoyles.
twins, the gross twins that are like basically their
They
arch
drink milk.
nemesis?
They drink milk when they're always in robes. And
I don't think so. no.
Okay, so there's an actor there. He basically just is the most disgusting human being
He's a
on the
troll.
planet.
He's a
right?
troll person.
Yeah, he's a troll person. But in
Not the homeless dude. I know the homeless dude.
no, not the
Oh,
homeless
not
dude.
Rickety
Oh,
Cricket.
Rickety Cricket. No,
Right.
which is actually funny because Rickety Cricket was in Alien vs Predator Requiem. He was the pizza store owner.
That's awful. I'm so sorry. Cricket.
That's where his career
That
took him.
movie's terrible. Fuck Alien vs Predator Requiem. That's a terrible movie.
Fuck both those movies.
Listen, as a little kid, I was heartbroken. You know how many times I drew the Predator because I wanted to see that movie? I drew the Predator and the Alien and like got so confident drawing them fighting each other. I was like, this movie's gonna be so sick, and then it wasn't
At all.
Like as little
Anyway.
kid brain, I'm like, that's what's
Shit
up.
sucked.
That was cool. And then like a few years later, I'm like, wow, this movie's not good at all. I'm never gonna watch this. They played it on FX way too much. Alien vs Predator and iRobot, I must have seen 100 times because it was just.
You know, were these movies also like one of the type of movies that had like the random like heavy metal soundtrack that came with it?
I think they really just did that to sell that shit.
But yeah, but like I said, like with Freddy vs Jason, I feel like a lot of movies at that time had a really bad
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil had a really bad cut of Killswitch
Plague.
Engage. No, they had a
And
End of Heartache.
End of
They
Heartache.
had End of Heartache, but they like took out all the heavy
Oh
parts
yeah, the
from
music video had all the zombie shit in it. I remember now. Actually, fucking Slipknot, Plague.
That's
That
what
was
I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Killing Floor 2. You ever play Killing Floor 2?
I think they should
I
bring
heard
it back.
that Killing Floor 2 is just like heavy
The entire time.
fucking metal
The
and like
entire time,
deathcore while you're
Yeah.
just slaughtering.
No, it's
shit.
like all instrumentals, but like
That's sick.
it's so fucking sick. You're just fucking killing
Have you
zombies
played
the
Doom?
entire time. Mm-hmm. Doom's a fun game.
What's well, speaking of, small teaser about
Oh yeah.
like if you like Doom Eternal, we're probably gonna have some cool stuff soon.
Yes, we're actually gonna have merch.
We will have merch for Gooned Up Nerds.
It's gonna be sick.
So if you like shit
so
like
you
that,
game more than you watch movies or TV?
Yeah, I'm very into like fucking sports games. I like Call of Duty, like very basic gaming. It's just like come home from work and I just fucking want to like hit home run.
You need to relax your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Call
like
of Duty, Grand Theft Auto.
You need a decompression state, like because like I know people like are just like, hey man, can you do? I'm like, fuck off. Like I need to do this right now. Like I know I don't need to, but I need to.
My favorite games are Red Dead 2. I love Red Dead.
That game just
Ghost
looks.
of Tsushima. You ever played Ghost of Tsushima?
I haven't played it.
I haven't heard
They
of
just
that.
look
It's
really
so
nice.
Isn't it from the guys that made fucking Dark Souls and shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like
300 hours
nothing
on
like
Elden
it.
Ring.
It's so sad.
That game.
I mean, I heard the swordplay and that's really cool to play.
Red Dead.
It's so
Actually,
smooth, bro.
Yeah.
both games you said, they look really, really visually appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, today, you know what I just saw? They're doing a what's the fucking word when they remake a game? I don't fucking know, but they're redoing Dead Space.
Oh, they're doing Dead Space.
And
Okay, so I'll tell you. So there's two. There's going to be a Dead Space.
Is it a
But
reboot
no,
or?
so I'm not
it's just like a remaster.
positive. So there's going to be a Dead Space, but that's being made by people who weren't attached to Dead Space,
Okay,
which is not as cool. You're talking about the
No.
Callisto.
I'm talking about the remake because I saw it
Okay.
today, and it is Dead Space, but it just looks really
The
nice.
Callisto project
That looks nuts. It's the original
is
people.
the original people who made Dead Space, and that's their project.
That looks really
So,
cool,
That looked pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
dude. That shit looks absolutely. It's like if you put 28 days later mixed with The Thing. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is awful, and they're fast, and it fucking like it's impossible to kill them. Like, awesome.
Have you ever seen that fucking the previews for this game where you're basically in a giant organic world? Like, I think
Scorn?
it's called Scorn.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one that
that's-
looks like Cronenberg basically just threw up on a video game.
No. What it is? It's that, but it's mixed with H.R. Geiger.
Geiger stuff. That's right.
Because it literally, like, you literally have to like fist fuck doors to open them. Like, they're like vagina locks, but it's a door.
It's crazy. It's
It's
more, and
crazy.
it's not
It's
even like a
nuts.
shooter. It's like a puzzle game where you're going through and you have to fucking like,
Yeah.
It's like hell.
you find like this organic being and you have to decide: do I kill it to do this thing, or do I save it and like access something else and do this thing? Because you have to take something from it, and it's brutal. Like you watch the thing fucking die, like an arm piece falls out, and you attach it to yourself, and that becomes a key that lets you access other things. It's a crazy fucking game.
They've been developing.
I
that
played
for a
this
long
game.
time.
It's Detroit, and then like some like random year like in the future, and technology advanced so much where like humans have like robots to like do shit for them, and like it's like a murder between
Yeah,
one of
I
the
know what game you're talking about.
Detroit like 3055 or some shit. It was on the PlayStation Store. It was,
It's
it
kind
was
of like
free
a path game, right?
Yeah.
You kind of like gotta pick the right.
Yeah, and there's like 3 or 4 main characters.
Word.
It's fucking dope. I enjoyed that a lot. I didn't beat it. I need to beat not the newest God of War, but the God of War that came out before that.
Mhm. I haven't played the new God of War yet.
I got so pissed at some level. I was just like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna fucking hit 300 home runs in fucking 9
Yeah,
games."
you know what that is? I'm exactly the same way. Because if I have a game, I'm just like getting frustrated by a level. All right, fuck this. I'm gonna play NHL for a little while, and then I go back to it, and then sometimes I get through it because I was just I don't know, I guess in my own head or something.
How you doing in Elden Ring?
Let's not talk about that.
You
I've barely been home, let alone being able to access my PlayStation. But
I need a PS5 so bad. I want one so
PS5.
bad.
Those things are still fucking hard to come by.
Dude, it's
Nah,
fucking
I
sick.
think they're back in stores now.
Oh,
They're going to be gone now because of the
I went
holidays.
to Target, I think, on Black Friday, like 4 p.m. or some shit, and they said they had them. You have to like talk to somebody, but like you said, it's probably gonna be like gone after this weekend, to be honest.
Oh my god. Jesus. Well, what you call it, huh? To get into any more further stuff. So yeah, I mentioned the one of your projects, Piaomai, right? How do you pronounce it?
Piaomai.
Piaomai.
The horse
Okay,
from The
fine.
Sopranos.
You're right, Alexa. It's Piaomai.
Piaomai, the horse from The Sopranos.
Which, by the way, he told me the story about your attempt at making merch and what the guy actually sent you.
Dude, that is like, is that Michael J. Fox?
Wow, your ADD medication did not work today.
No, I'm just
that
saying.
did not work.
Hold on a second.
That was pure ADD. What the fuck?
All right, okay.
This is why the TV shouldn't be on.
Listen,
That's like a clip. That's bad fun.
I wasn't even looking at the fucking TV. I looked up and there was Michael
That's
J.
even
Fox.
worse. Like there's no Michael J. Fox, and they
We're
just
talking
thought
about
Michael
the
J.
whole,
Fox.
The fucking horse. Okay, just go. Just go. Just go.
So,
This is like
fucking our bassist Connor. He's like, yo, everybody throw like $25. We're gonna get this logo, and we're like, all right, word, whatever. We don't hear back from this guy for like 2.5 months, and I write in the group chat, I'm like, fellas, like, what's with this logo? Like, I could just hit up my friend, Big Mike, and I was like, should I email the dude? Like, Connor, what's the dude's email? Well, let me like. I sent the email, and I was like, hey man, my band paid you for a fucking logo. We haven't heard from you in like 3 months. Do we have to get our lawyers involved? And like, we don't have fucking lawyers. I was just like, maybe he'll fucking answer. Dude, no joke, like 4 minutes later, he fucking sends our logo. And the logo says, hold on, I need to like find it. I need to show the stream.
so.
Fucking,
Oh, in our convo?
yeah, or the pile my one. Dude, it's so cursed. It's like one of it's the funniest thing. Okay, I got it. Do we have to get our lawyers involved, bro? 4 minutes later, sends us this back. After the horse from the Sopranos. And I looked at it. I remember I was mad, no joke.
See if you guys can see
Yeah,
this.
take a look at that.
It's backwards, but if you guys can reverse that.
Screenshot it and reverse it.
That's what the guy said. So Pyomai, but in the email he didn't say Pyomai, right?
But he did. So I remember I looked
Okay.
at it. I was mad for like 2 seconds, and then I started fucking laughing my ass off. I send it to the group chat. I'm like, fellas, like, what the fuck? And they're all like, it's like the same reaction. They're like, yo, what the actual fuck is this? Kyle's a mailman. I remember he told me, like, fucking had to like look at his phone and just be like, yo, what the fuck? Anywho, we didn't even email the dude back. We thought it was the funniest fucking shit ever. And the idea now is to get a fucking logo from Mike, have it maybe like on a pocket, and then on the back, just after the horse from the Sopranos.
because I'm about to say.
The fucking email. I read the emails that Connor sent to the dude, and he's like, hey man, my name's Connor. We're looking for a logo. Our band is called Pyomai. The band is named after the horse from the Sopranos. So like, if you can like use like, I don't know, like a horse in the logo, or like maybe like a little pistol or whatever.
Oh my god!
And the dude made our logo. Fucking whatever the fuck that thing was.
He literally wrote
One of the
after
it's
the
so
horse
funny.
from the
After the
Sopranos,
horse from the Sopranos.
which I think is
he
the
did
most.
it when you emailed him and did it in that 4 minutes and just sent it right
You
to
just
you.
scrolled up.
Possibly, maybe.
You think he was like,
probably.
fuck this?
And,
like,
and again,
here
like
you
the
go.
funny thing is, like this was maybe like a month ago, possibly. I haven't said a word to him. Nothing. He's like, here you go, sorry, been busy. And I was just like, fuck you, bro. What the
Dude,
fuck?
that's some
You can't
bullshit.
even be mad. It's funny. I lost $25 or whatever.
I was gonna say
Yeah, $25 for a
you paid
hilarious
$25
story.
For a fucking
hilarious
memory.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
dude.
hilarious.
Forever.
Because I really want. If you guys make that shirt, I need that shirt.
Yeah, dude, we'll
it's
fucking
so
make that.
fucking
Funniest
funny. And
We're recording right now.
Oh, we're-
Every band I'm in, I think four or five.
you're 4, right? Well, let me see if I can.
I think
Remember.
I
Let me see if I
joined
can
2.
remember. So I got Doomsayer, we got Pyomai, we have Targeted, and
More myself to kill.
more
Yeah.
myself
Did
to
you say
kill.
Doomsayer?
Yes, I said Doomsayer. Doomsayer, personally, my favorite.
That meant sick.
out of all your
You like
projects.
Doomsayer?
I love
Sick.
Doomsayer.
I love Doomsayer.
What's his name that sings for your band?
Simeon. Simeon's dope.
Does he really like Converge?
Very much.
Okay, I've talked to him before at shows. He's cool people.
I remember him
Because I'm
telling
like,
me,
you like Converge probably as much as me.
yeah, yo. He was telling me,
Sorry,
like,
guys.
he grew up in like Georgia, so he would see fucking
Dylan, what the
Converge
fuck? Every show. Why do you have to climb over people every show?
stripping the cartwheel.
Yeah. What's your call?
Simeon would see fucking Converge when he was like 18 in
That's-
the 90s.
Oh man, that's
Crazy,
cool.
yeah.
No, but so I know this is like basically like asking you to pick children, but what do you think is probably the most like the funnest one to do out of all your projects?
More of myself to kill. That's my child.
Yes,
My
okay.
baby. I think it's the hardest shit I play. So like, if I fuck up that practice, I don't beat myself up, but I'm just like, God fucking damn it! Like I need to like get this shit down.
Gotcha.
We haven't played a show in a year. The last show we did was We played with God's Eyes, and
Sounds like we should change that.
I know, very much. Little lineup changes. We're teaching second guitarist all the fucking shit. We're recording. The drums have been recorded for like 2 months. No, dude, more than that.
Wow.
I remember I would go to Tommy's house. It's all like DIY. Shout out Tom Bosco. He's our second guitarist.
Nice.
And or guitarist, I should say. Fucking after softball on Sundays, I'd fucking pull up to his crib, fucking dirty and fucking sweaty and all fucking gross, and fucking rip out the drums. And yeah, that was in June.
And you guys are all all your projects are like kind of in recording process.
Yeah,
right now?
yeah. Even fucking Targeted's dropping. I think we dropped already the cassette tapes from
Yeah.
Chico.
Nice.
Yeah, that shit was dope. We did the Swamp.
Nice.
Swamp's a good fucking song to jam.
Which project do you think is probably like the least concern? Not so much the least concern that if you fuck up or something, but like where you're just like, okay, I could get through this really quickly without really beating myself up over it.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a little tough one. Probably Targeted and Doomsayer only because like I don't use a metronome. So I don't use a metronome for those bands. I use metronomes for Pyomai, Mom TK, and then just those two. I feel like I'm more in time, obviously, with the metronome.
Yeah.
But it's also really fucking dope to just fucking jam.
Yeah.
Because I teach drums too.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of that's with a fucking metronome.
I
So like
gotcha.
having
Well, I
the
mean,
freedom to
I
like
feel like if
sometimes
you're
like
teaching, you
speed
need
up.
the structure. Right?
Yeah, definitely that. So yeah, for sure.
Because I remember the video that someone posted. I think it was during Targeted where you were playing, and then you lost your stick and you started using your phone.
Dude, the fucking worst. I remember I killed that entire fucking show, and that was the last part of the entire fucking set. Literally the last possible moment. I did a fill, dropped it during the fill. I was like, fuck. And for whatever reason, I grabbed my phone. And I hit, I think the cymbal maybe 3 or 4 times. Probably 4. And I was like, that's probably not a good fucking idea. So I fucking just threw my phone and I just...
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Because it's funny, I thought of that because my drum teacher growing up, there's a video of him on YouTube playing with his fucking hands and shit.
Oh,
I
yeah?
was like, let me do that the beatdown style.
That's
Targeted,
awesome,
baby.
dude. Yeah, no, shout out to Targeted. Yeah, I'm a fan of all your projects, dude.
Lorcan, answer your fucking phone.
Yeah,
Lorcan needs
Lorcan,
to answer his phone.
answer your phone and talk to us
Isn't
more.
he playing a show today?
I have no idea.
Isn't Bao playing today? I thought
Val
it's-
Erosion's playing today with Torturous Inception. They're probably already played right
They
now.
definitely already played.
I'm sorry. I work with Lorcan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, guitar son.
Yeah, you guys work close to me. You guys should just
Yeah.
come hang sometime.
I work. I'm only working Saturdays now.
Also, Lorcan, I'm sorry. I have to find your fucking Strength Through Suffering shirt.
Lorcan, I still got your cooler from fucking Barncore.
Oh, that reminds me.
Dude!
Yo, Oscar, you have my bag.
And I told you I've had it.
I've known Lorcan for fucking ever. Lorcan wanted me to like jam with Targeted since like probably he was a senior in high school.
And how did he convince you to finally do it?
This was a year ago. He hit me up and was like, "Yo, could you fill in for a show at Vitus with who fucking played? It was 200 Stab Wounds,
that's
Miasmatic
sick.
Necrosis. That band's fucking dope.
That's fucking sick.
And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And we fucking did it. And then fucking Lorcan was like, yo, what if like Nikki, the drummer, what if he played guitar? Because Nikki fucking shreds. Nikki, you're one of the most talented motherfuckers I know. Better drummer than me, hands down. But yeah, now he's fucking playing guitar, playing drums.
It's like,
fucking dope.
so you're gonna stay and chill with us,
Well,
right?
fuck
And
not.
just chill, right?
It's it's a Ronkonkoma Sachem. Because Lorcan and I went to fucking Sachem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I saw y'all's pictures.
Yeah, that shit was
just
mad
flying
funny.
the flag.
Fucking Abley. I've known Abley for fucking ever.
Wow.
It's just been like this big.
It's
He's younger than my little brother and sister, so it's just like damn.
It's crazy because you get
Sick
involved in
watching
all
these
these
movies.
projects and stuff, and you guys kind of, you guys like switch out like members and stuff with different bands and all this other things. But if you're gonna, do you think you're gonna take on maybe another project where you switch out and like do maybe a different? Because I feel like all your projects are different. Like
They're all like
Beatdown, you got
on
straight up
different-
metalcore.
Yeah,
you got
different
like that.
spectrums of the metal genres.
I mean, Mike, I'll even throw this to you. What do you consider about Pyomai? Honestly, because like I can't really.
I don't know
put my
our
finger on
genre.
it.
I don't know our genre.
Because it's hard for me to
Farley,
pinpoint.
Farley said we're scrams.
I was gonna say,
I could
did
say
you listen? Did
Scrams.
you listen to that band I told you about? Say it to you.
No, I don't think so.
You know about Sick.
Yeah.
I forgot how do you
Didn't they just play a show?
They did play a show. That band, they're sick, but it's definitely like if you listen to like Scram's music, you're like, oh shit, okay, cool, like this is tight. Because like I that's what I based the Pile Mile thing that I did. The like the script Satia, Satia logo. But yeah, no, it's definitely like Scram. It's like sad. It's sad Scram's music.
Because I'm like, it reminds a lot of stuff I used to listen to like in 04 and stuff. It's like not hardcore. It's not screamo either. Because I can't.
We have like one breakdown, but it's more of like a head bop breakdown.
Yeah, no,
not a like you know.
No. But it's fucking sick though.
Thank you.
I know I know both you know this band. The Circle Takes the Square.
Yeah.
Like that is kind of in that vein a little bit, but like the band I said, Satia, whatever. Definitely listen to that band.
Yeah. Tommy writes like all of it. I like add my own drums to it. Like I listen to the tracks that he sends and I take from it. Like I'll do like a main groove that he writes, but like I'll add my own fills. Like maybe like add a snare somewhere.
That's what I love about that kind of shit because
Pile Mile is so much fun.
I figure you seem to be really enjoying yourself
because it's
on
like
stage.
it's not like I don't think of it as metal. Like I really fuck with bands like I remember telling them I was like, yo, we need to like influence from like Pianos Become the Teeth. I love that band.
Oh yeah,
dude. Like early. What's the fucking album? The green one.
About Wolverine in that band.
Jess and Charlie's a song off of it.
I don't remember. That was like one of those like really niche bands. That
it's like screamo, but like fast. At the same time.
That's the kind of shit that you guys like remind me of.
I'm trying so hard to like find a moment, just add like a little blast speed or some shit.
I mean, because that's what I'm saying. Like you draw from so many different ones of your projects. Like you have this interesting kind of like ability to kind of fill in certain things, where you can spice it up just a little bit, like a little dash, like you said. There's maybe like a little blast beat, like here, like you know what I mean. But like in terms of influences and stuff, what do you really draw from when you're trying to make like the music for, let's say, Target or Pile Mile?
So both bands I really don't like write for. I write mostly for like Monty K. Okay. Monty K and Doomsayer, I have a lot of more freedom because with like Targeted and Pile Mile, I trust fucking Tom and Lorcan to like know exactly what they want. Because at the end of the day, it's like their bands.
Yeah, I got you.
Not like in a bad way, but like,
no, I understand.
I mean?
Yeah. It's their babies. Like
More Myself to Kill is their baby.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, Targeted's been fucking Lorcan's
for
fucking ever.
Shout out to
like
Targeted.
I said,
you guys are fucking awesome.
I've known Lorcan for fucking ever. I love that guy.
But yeah, like so like when you're drawing influence, like where do you really like for more Myself to Kill?
So like with Mom TK and Doomsayer, I love like progressive metal stuff like Between the Buried and Me. I love Dillinger. Dillinger's one of my favorite bands.
Dillinger's fucking amazing. Were you there from when they played AMH?
Not at AMH, no. And I remember Mark Valentino hit me up and was like, yo, you want to see Dillinger? It was like the last show. I remember I was working at King Cole and I was like 19 or 20 and like, yeah, and I was like, nah, bro, I can't. And he's like, you're mad dumb, and I am mad dumb.
Oh man, that was insane.
I've learned that sometimes, fuck it. I quit jobs to fucking go to shows before. Long Island Fest. I remember I took off like a month and a half. Like when I started the job, I'm like, hey, I can work like every fucking day. There's this one weekend that I cannot be here. Like I'm letting you know now. Like a month and a half. Like 2 days, I'm not here. They put me on to work, and I'm like,
well, peace.
Didn't go to work for those 2 days.
I've been actually lucky enough where the jobs I've had, they've been so desperate that if I pull some shit like that, they wouldn't have fired me. But either way, like in terms of shows, what is like? What's your favorite kind of show to like perform for? Really, what like is it with Pile Mile, more Myself to Kill, or is it with Targeted?
It depends.
Like what kind of crowd do you like?
It depends like how I'm feeling. I fucking love something about like just like drumming and just seeing these fucking kids just fucking beat the shit out of each other. I think that shit's so fucking dope. But
it's addicting. It really is.
With Pile Mile, like I enjoy like the nice fucking, like headbang, just like chill out, relax, get stoned,
That's absolutely. That is the type of band
with
for this.
Mom TK and Doomsayer, I want like, I don't know, I want like moshing, but like also like a lot of like, you ever see like, who do I fucking see? This is going to be a terrible fucking comparison, but I remember I saw Born of Osiris, and they fucking hit the snare drum, and everybody just like moved. Like I feel like that makes sense for like the music that Doomsayer and Mopsy K are making.
I saw that band a very long time
Dude,
ago.
I saw them with. I remember I was in like 11th grade. It was them, Periphery, and this like new metal band.
Periphery.
Dude, I saw
Some
them.
new metal
Sumerian
band.
I don't know if either one of you were at the show, but
12 Foot
it was.
Ninja.
It was.
Oh, that is it. Wow,
Wait, did
really?
you say
12 foot
12 Foot
ninja?
12 Foot Ninja.
Really?
Am
Holy
I right?
shit.
It's only like
Wow.
2014.
Yeah.
And
Wow, I haven't heard that name in
There was
so
one more
long.
from like Australia, Dead Letter Circus.
I don't
I've
know.
heard of
that.
that.
Was crazy.
But 12
I have
Foot
not
Ninja?
heard that shit since like MySpace.
What's it called? Because band I love still, 40 Below Summer. Used to tour with them a lot.
You love
And
metal.
I do love new metal, man. New metal's so
You
much
ever listen to
fucking
Dilate?
fun.
Chastity, bro.
I heard like shout out
Wait.
to Angry Young Man podcast.
So,
But
yeah.
Yo, that song.
that song was awesome. That was premiered on the Angry Young Man podcast.
So both of you, great shit. Have you listened to Dilate ever? Either one of you?
No.
I forgot exactly. Don't crucify me for not fucking knowing. But I'm pretty sure it's people from Laid to Rest just made a hard ass new metal band. It's sick. And I don't know how to like tell people to search it
there's
because they spell it weird. It's like, lowercase d, capital I, L.
Oh, so super new metal.
Yeah, like it's like that, but it's really good. And also, there was another side project of the people in Lifeless called Maggot Mouth that was also really good, like hardcore dudes doing new metal stuff.
Yeah.
But
Chastity. I'm very excited for that first show. Like,
Yeah, that's just gonna, that show's gonna be so fun.
because you know what it is. Like I love new metal, man. Like Joe, for you, like if you could pick like a new metal band, top maybe two.
Do you guys consider like Slipknot?
Of
new
course.
Metal?
Yeah.
They've been like System of a Down. Very
Oh,
basic, but
that's
like
cool.
dude, System of a Down.
Those are good, man.
I think we might have said this on another podcast, but System of a Down has some crazy riffs and slams in some of their music. Like,
They're
if you
really
listen-
and they're
weird.
so fucking fast.
Like if you listen to some
when
of their
bands are
shit,
fast.
you're like, oh, this is insane. Like there's mosh parts to this. But
It's
you're
like
never
weird
gonna hear that.
alternative punk shit. Like it was weird. Like when I first listened to it, because obviously Chop Suey, I'm a kid. That's the first thing I hear off of wherever. And then I listened to the rest, and I'm like, this is like I can't find a good tempo. Really, it's that weird because there's you listen to Mudvayne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mudvayne, I didn't get into much like System of a Down. I didn't appreciate as much until later on, where I was into all the weird shit after I got introduced to Dillinger, and then I come back to that stuff, and I love Mudvayne. I absolutely love early Mudvayne. LD50 is one of the top tier fucking new metal albums for me, straight up. And
vocals are crazy on that.
but I feel like there's some like unsung heroes of new metal that actually have a very hardcore feel to them. If you ever get a chance to, there's this band called V-Mob, and there's literally one song it's a little cheesy now because it took place in the 90s, so they weren't honed that much. The entire thing's a breakdown. It's called Pick and Scabs. It's like it's the entire thing's a breakdown. And then Il Nino, when I was a kid, like finding a band that was completely Latin was just like, oh fuck yeah, finally there's something for me.
My really high was the dude in Marauder in that band.
In Il Nino, no. No.
Or is
What
there
about
someone?
would you consider Dry Kill Logic?
They're new metal too.
Yeah, Dry Kill Logic's awesome.
Hold on.
That vocalist had some of the best clean vocals, and the scream is alright, but the best clean vocals. But I love new metal because honestly, without new metal, I wouldn't have gotten into everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because new metal actually there's some new metal bands like that's why I like Chastity and things like Orthodox. Have you ever heard of Orthodox?
Orthodox, yeah.
Where they have that new metal feel to them. Where I'm just like, all right, like you guys are actually taking the good parts of the new metal and making it hardcore. Where sometimes new metal bands would take little bits of hardcore and you're throwing there. Like, there's this band called Moto Grader I really like. Early Moto Grader. They put out some new shit. It was terrible.
Guess what? Suck my dick because he was in that fucking band.
That's a different El Nino.
Yeah, that's El Nino.
That's El Nino. I'm talking about ILL. Il Nino.
I know, but look what it says.
Two different bands.
Two different bands,
But it
though.
literally says Il Nino.
Two different bands, though. The band that I'm talking about, the guy
Yeah,
from
I'm really
Marauder
fucked up.
was not. They're from like Argentina. Like,
No, what the fuck? No.
it's
No.
a different band.
No,
Mike. It's
look what it says in the comments. It's early Il Nino.
No, that is a completely different
No.
band.
Wrong.
Different.
Wrong.
What's the song that they have? What's the song?
Wiki it.
Wiki it right
I'm
now.
doing it right now.
Actually, I don't believe Wiki
Wiki
either because you can just
Shazam.
make shit up.
Shazam.
Because
Band members.
he's gonna go on Wiki and change it.
No, I'm going
You
right
can
now.
do that.
Hold on.
Oh god.
Fuck you. It literally says past members Jorge. Suck my
believe you.
dick.
I don't believe you.
Suck my fucking
I don't
dick.
believe you.
Dude, Jorge from Marauder was in
Fake
El Nino.
news.
He was in El Nino. That's why I don't make me this gaslighting.
You're gaslighting.
I know. To be honest, that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Motherfucker! The first
All right, fine. I believe you.
the first vocalist was Jorge.
I don't believe you.
It says
You just typed it in. I saw you do it.
that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. I'm gonna get the camera that's back.
By the way, hashtag don't believe Mike. He's making everything up. This is bad. I am severely gaslighting him right now.
Yeah, you piece of shit. It's
Oh,
literally
God.
they were called El Nino originally with Jorge, and then they became Il Nino. So 1998 to 2000, they were El Nino.
Fine. You win this.
Now I'm sending this so you can listen to this fucking demo.
I have to now.
Yeah, you both have to. We're all
What do
gonna
you-
do it after this.
I love how he's like, no, we're making it a point now. We're doing this afterwards.
No, I'm sending everyone this
What's it
El
called?
Nino demo.
Okay, Mike, calm your ass down. So, like, in terms of new bands, I'm gonna actually throw this out to everybody. Well, like, who are you guys fucking with?
Dude, I
Joe.
fucking love Raid. Raid is so dope.
I think that's pretty much on everybody's
Raid
list.
is so dope.
Raid. You know what? I think I don't want to
Who's their drummer? Their drummer is fucking insane. He fucking goes off the fucking like. I'm assuming. I don't know if they've recorded to a metronome, but there's this one fucking part where he's like off on the click on his China cymbal, and it just. I remember the first time I listened to it, I was fucking driving on like Deer Park Avenue or some shit. I was just like, what the fuck? Shit was fucking.
You know,
mad
it's
dope.
crazy because they are they're true musicians these guys.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing, they just keep pumping music. They always have ideas. I've seen pictures of the sex room.
What's the
and like it's they like when I see them on stage, even when they fuck up, it sounds like it's part of the song because they're just so weird with everything that they do, and not for nothing, it flows pretty well.
I feel like I'm good at that, like fucking up and then being like, I didn't fuck up.
Yeah,
You fucking
exactly. And it's like, I mean, that's these guys. I feel like they're gonna take off and do big things. I hope they do, because Raid is one of the best bands on the line right now, hands down.
Hard agree.
But yeah, anybody else?
what?
New bands that you're fucking with right now?
Like bands that are new that I'm listening to?
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit.
That band Speed's pretty cool. That
Speed was
everyone's
cool.
been listening to.
What's
It's
your
not
call? We
like
saw them at the
anything
Triple B
too
Fest.
random.
I feel like I've just been listening to like Fleshwater.
Fleshwater is
Fleshwater's
awesome.
dope.
Yeah, Fleshwater is really.
You know what? Fleshwater's. I said this to you guys before. Fleshwater has no reason putting out that heavy of a
It's
first
fucking-
album.
it's
It is
stupid heavy.
so heavy for the indie sound they were going for. Because I love both albums, the demo and the full length that they just
My
put out.
ADD is making me think of this, but you ever listen to Soul Blind?
Actually, I don't think I have.
Sounds very familiar.
That band's sick. Shout out Soul Blind. They're from the Hudson Valley. Good people. Cool shit. Very good music. I forgot what the name of the album is, but I know it's like red and pink. It almost looks like they based it off like that My Bloody Valentine album. But it's like this little demo. It's like 3 songs. It's so fucking good. It's like I want to say it's like heavy shoegaze in like the vein of like some of like Nirvana Bleach, but like heavy shoegaze, and I don't remember what other band I was thinking of, but Soul Blind's very cool, very sick band. But it doesn't really matter.
For me, honestly, because I'll put this out there. We're gonna try and do like within the last like 5 years or something.
Oh,
But a band that I've really gotten into, actually I don't even know if they were like within the last 5 years. Well, number one, World of Pleasure.
that band's sick.
World of Pleasure is one of my favorite newer bands. And you know what, we had this discussion before on a different cast, but straight edge bands are really fucking good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Like really
Yeah.
fucking good. Like World of Pleasure is top tier with their stuff, and it's annoying because they're one of those niche bands where they put out like it's a little bit of music just to tease you, and they don't put out like a full length or
they
anything
have like
like that.
7 songs, right?
Yes.
Speaking of Inclinations,
I was
album is
literally
dope.
about to
Inclinations
say.
new album is pretty fucking dope.
You know what's funny? I did that whatever the InstaFest thing is, and Inclination and World of Pleasure are right underneath Undying.
I keep thinking Kickback says Nickelback. It's fucking with me.
But I'm just saying, like, my top 3 bands that I've been listening to are, like, straight edge.
Mine are going to be weird. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of, like, trap.
You have to do it because, honestly, this first day...
Because of Free Will. Shout out Free Will.
This first day is crazy. Undying...
I fucking love Free Will, bro.
You
don't even know.
Dude.
I've known him for fucking ever, too.
Really?
Yeah, Holbrook, bro.
Dude,
yeah,
holy
dude.
fuck.
Shout out Tommy.
Yo, not for nothing, man. Like, because I made the first mosh comp we did with fucking Free Will stuff, and because when I first heard it, it was on. Once again, shout out Devin. I was like looking at a store and he had Free Will songs, and I'm like, this is fucking dope. And then when I looked at their stuff, this is like modern Juggalo shit, and I'm like low key a fucking Juggalo. I love ICP. So
drinks a lot of Fago. Okay.
I drink a lot of Fago.
Fago's dope.
Where did I see Mist?
There's Fago on Deer Park Avenue in North Babylon at OK Petroleum gas station.
Like actual like flavor, like Blue Mist and shit.
It looked like there was like 3 or 4 flavors. I really didn't take a look, but I was online and I looked to my left and it was there, and I was like,
Stop fiending. Stop fiending.
All right, so you got to give me that address.
We cleared out a fucking Dollar Tree one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like
I
2
love
cans.
Fago.
There was 2 cans left.
You know what's funny? I actually go to Dollar Tree. I go to the laundry section. I get a basket, and then I go to the soda section, and I just start loading it up. And then I go to the register. Yeah, that basket right there. That's
the basket. That's one of those
yeah.
baskets.
There's 3 Fago colas in the fridge right now.
Now it's become the snack basket.
It's funny because we went to Barn Court. I was the only one with Fago there.
Yo, Barn Court was so fucking dope.
I think you'd be the only person with Fago at any event.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, pull up with Fago anywhere and people be like...
I'm telling you, I'm going to try and have Fago at every show we fucking vend at, or at least every show up to. I'm going to say right now, Beatdown Mania. Very excited for that. I will be bringing Fago to that.
Yo, facts.
But...
Yeah, and everyone, like... kill each other because we're gonna video.
Dylan, just a fucking heads up.
Yes, please
need to
wipe the tops of those.
No, I'm just showing it to the camera.
Okay, good.
It's
I don't
there.
Drink this shit.
You don't drink
Fago colas.
Take it.
But seriously, clean off the tops of all your sodas if you get them from fucking Dollar Tree or even
How
just
am
a
I
shitty
supposed to
bodega.
take it if you?
Rats pee on those.
I'm gonna choke you like a fucking sea turtle, motherfucker.
I don't want to.
That's a t-shirt right there. I'm gonna choke you
I
like
was
a
gonna
fucking
cut
sea turtle.
Make the prints.
Make it. Oh man.
So to the 2 people who are in here.
Who are you? Why are you accessing the 2? Let them fucking just chill out with us for a minute.
Wait, who's even?
Because we're about to end this soon. Mike, take the goddamn drugs.
Oh, okay.
It's legal here in New York. Don't cancel us, IG.
Facts.
But
Not
today's
He
Zuckerberg.
owns IG too, right? Doesn't fucking Facebook Meta?
Facebook, everything is owned by one person.
Yeah.
And that is the great lizard lord that lives at the center of the universe.
More like lizard bird.
More like loser nerd.
Loser nerd.
Lizard nerd.
Anyways, I guess we're gonna just wrap this up now. But Joe, is there anything you want to fucking push right now? Any shows?
We got Beatdown Mania, 9th and 10th of December at Shaker's Pub.
Is that like 2 weeks, right?
2
Yeah,
weeks,
coming
man. It'll be the show of the season.
Targeted shootouts playing on Friday. All South shall suffer.
Shout out to Physical Altercation. I
Avery,
gotta
shout out
again.
Doug. Shout out the Compound. Shout out my mom, my grandmother, my girlfriend, her family, everybody. Everybody's dope in my life.
Thanks, Scott, for getting a shirt. Also, Logan, if you ever watch this, I have your shirt. I'm sorry.
Chastity was January 13th, I think. 2023.
Yeah, first
the flyer
Chastity
says
show.
2022. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Wow, the show already happened?
I know exactly who made it. Sent it right to him, and I was like, bro.
What year is this?
That is a student nod.
Shout out Suffolk County Students going for our 3rd championship on Tuesday. Tommy Lasorda Legacy Field.
Is there anything we want to push, guys? Ourselves? Besides with the new merch that we're probably going to get?
There's probably going to be a show and also probably more merch order stuff. I just need money to make it.
Live sale is still going to happen. We just got to pick a date, and we're just picking out inventory we're going to do for that. And then we'll probably do a video just so I can explain how the live sale is going to work on IG Live. But we still are going to do it because we did hit 420 a little while ago on the thing.
Oh, I hit 300 on the merch order thing, so I'm going to do a giveaway. I don't know. I'm probably going to give away some stuff.
Sky, I love you. You're dope.
Aww.
She wrote, "Let's go, Stu Nods."
Yeah.
Take this. Alright, so I'm going to do a giveaway. I only have a pile of CDs here. This is just the CDs. It's probably going to be some records or maybe some shirts. But this is my Converge, One King Down, AFI, Sing the Sorrow, what is this, Poacher Diaries, 200 Stab Wounds. Oh, this is still sealed. It's cool. But yeah, some sort of spinning thing will be used to choose people.
I think there's like apps, bro.
That's exactly what I'm going to Google.
You can just like get an app and it like randomizes.
But anyways,
Yeah.
so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Joe, for coming down and chilling with us. It was actually really fucking fun. So yeah, we're going to push whatever we're going to push. And please, Beatdown Mania. Everyone go.
Beatdown Mania.
Throw down as much as you fucking can because I'm
Go
fucking
to
filming the whole time. And
shows.
yeah, just go to shows in general. Like I said,
Support local music.
Watch me play the drums. I'm in so many bands.
Bring
You'll see
him
me.
Meatball Farms.
Support at least one of his bands.
At least one.
At
That's all I
least
ask.
one.
there's
You
4
can do
to choose from, and they're all different.
They
Like,
might even play
easy.
2 shows.
Yes.
One show,
But yes,
2
guys,
of them playing.
we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna
Let's
smoke
do one
and make
show.
Joe watch more movies.
Facts.
Later, guys. Thank you.
Peace.
All right, that was cool, man.